Hello, everyone. Welcome, parallel-preneur powerhouses. On today's Nef Nugget, I will be sharing with you 7 tips to help you create content consistently. So if you've been feeling that you're always starting over or losing steam when it comes to your consistency, then stay tuned. I got 7 tips to share with you. I am Nefateria Fonda, and I'm a certified business and sales coach for Christian women who are building a coaching business alongside their corporate job. I help them get clear on who they serve and how they serve them, get confident in their selling skills so they can get cash into their business and God gets the glory. So if you are a Christian woman and you're looking to turn your side business into a thriving income, I'm the coach that you need to know. So I definitely understand what it's like to, fall off the bandwagon when it comes to being consistent in your content. You get some momentum and then you fall off. Then there's, all kinds of different platforms that be coming out or different types of content. Sometimes it could just be very overwhelming. So let's just get right into these 7 tips that help you stay consistent no matter what is going on when it comes to content. Number one, focus on one task at a time. If you want to be consistent at anything, not just content, you have to stop multitasking, right? You got to give focus to one task at a time. Now, this is definitely going to take practice. It's not something that just automatically happens because we're in such a fast-paced world. We're always like doing this, doing that, thinking about this, thinking about that, and moving so fast. But just focus on one thing at a time. And if you see that you're finding it hard to finish tasks and stuff like that, like I said, you definitely have to narrow your focus when it comes to your content. And especially like if you're creating videos and graphics and blogs and whatever your content preference is, and then you got to publish it on all these platforms as well, it could be very daunting and overwhelming. And so we want to help you create consistent content by simplifying and eliminating. Now, here are some tips to help you focus on one task at a time, because that's not always easy. Like I said, when we're always multitasking, is that, and so it's worth repeating to stop it. Stop it right now. No more multitasking. Even if you're watching this video, checking a text message, or scrolling somewhere else while you're trying to listen to this video, stop it. Stop multitasking. I need you to focus. And if you do that, focus on one task at a time. Spend about 25 minutes focusing only on that task. You'll be amazed at how much you can get done when you eliminate distractions and you stop multitasking. Also, create content. Maybe do like a 1 or 2 week sprint, right? So they can get some momentum. You'll have a finish line. You feel good about the fact that you was able to get as much content you was able to produce within that 1 or 2 week time frame. That also give you that sense of urgency. Sometimes we need to kind of get it done and definitely help with your momentum. And so number 2 is to outline before you begin. So it's going to definitely save you time if you take the time to outline what it is that you want to do when it comes to your content. Think about, organizing your thoughts. Think about the details maybe you want to do with the graphics or the images or the shots that you may want to take. Outline your ideas as they come to you and kind of sort them out. Give yourself some kind of bullet points about what you want to talk about so you don't forget anything. Just outlining is going to be such a time saver for you and a very effective approach when it comes to you creating the content that you want to create to help the visibility of your brand. And just gives you some ideas. And as you come up with outline your content, it may generate some other ideas, and then you can have even more content to work on at a different time. So number 3, I want you to create a schedule that you can follow when it comes to creating your content. If you're a writer, then maybe you should write articles. If you prefer video like me, then maybe you should do video. Whatever it is that you prefer, just make sure you create a schedule to get that done. If you like doing videos, and when it comes to doing everything you have to do to prepare for your video, you may realize that it takes you, an hour to do that. So then maybe you allot 2 times a week to, get a couple of videos done or whatever to make sure that you're getting that content done and giving yourself enough time to get it done as well. Aim to create videos daily, even if you're not necessarily putting them out daily, but maybe you should aim to create a video, 1 video a day or whatever your content of choice is. I'm just using video because I like video. And then you can just utilize it, and put it out as you see fit and when you see fit on whatever schedule that works for you. remember, imperfect action is still action. So stick to your schedule, whatever you set for yourself. Do not negotiate. If you say, I'm going to do a Nef Nugget every night, then you knock that Nef Nugget out. And if you're going to write an article every night, then you write an article. If you're going to create a reel every night, then you create that reel. But whatever you set for yourself, just go ahead and make sure that you are doing that and giving yourself those time blocks to get it done. And so you can create it, refine it, and publish it within whatever time block that you set for yourself. Also, now that you created the schedule, number 4, you need to stick to the schedule that you created. Now, it's one thing to put it on your calendar. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do a Nef Nugget every night. It's a whole nother thing to make sure you're focusing on and sticking to that schedule that you set for yourself. So every week, you look at your appointments, look at your planner, and see how you can put in the commitment that you've given to yourself for creating the content that it is that you want to put out to help with your visibility of your brand, right? So just make sure that you are prioritizing that content to help you with that consistency. Number 5, use maybe a project management system to kind of organize your ideas, to help you plan ahead, to capture any things that you may want to say, oh, that was a good idea. I want to expand on that or talk about that. That's where you can keep it all into one place. And it also help you with creating your workflow when it comes to the content. Like maybe you decide, okay, this is the topic I want to talk about. Maybe I need to research the topic and whatever other things you need to do to prepare that video to get out. You can have that in that workflow of that project management software. And number 6, plan ahead. Planning ahead definitely goes a long way. I am a strong planner. I love planning. So make sure whether you're doing it monthly or quarterly, figure out a way to plan out your content. And so you'll know when it's due and get it done and dedicate that time. You'll be able to kind of create your own little blueprint for yourself that you can follow and help you help you to stick to that schedule and get that plan out there. Without a plan, you fail to plan, how the saying goes, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail, right? And number 7 for how to help you with being consistent when it comes to your content is create and refine your workflow. So whether you just have a checklist of some sort is really what all that means about creating and refining your workflow. Create a checklist for your content. So for instance, I like to do videos. So part of the checklist could be researching the video, researching what I want to talk about, researching the topic, maybe keywords that I can put with the content, maybe outlining it, maybe writing up my notes. It'd be recording the video, creating the thumbnail for YouTube, creating the description, publishing it, promoting it, whatever it takes for you to do what you need to do when it comes to putting out your content. Just have some type of checklist for that. So in the workflow is going to look different. It depends on what type of content you put out, but just have some type of workflow, i.e. checklist for your content. So let me recap for you the 7 tips to help you stay consistent when it comes to your content. Number 1, focus on one task at a time. Number 2, outline before you begin. Number 3, create a schedule. Number 4, stick to that schedule. Number 5, use a project management system. Number 6, plan ahead. And number 7, refine your workflows. So it has been wonderful. I look forward to bringing you these Nef Nuggets. So make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at Nefateria Fonda. Go check out my website at www.nefateriafonda. And if you are ready to turn your side business into a thriving income, then schedule a discovery session with me at bit.ly/book with Nef. Until the next time, be profitable and be blessed. Bye for now.